Hello Leo, and welcome to your September 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here along with my dear friend Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to say thank you so much for all of the support you guys have given us. We had a really good month last month and our subscribers went up, and we'd like to say thank you in the form of another video that you'll be getting later in the month, and it'll have to do with love. So watch for that. We'll kind of let you guys know when that happens. For those of you that are new, we'd like to say welcome. Lucy and I do things a little different here. We do 3 different reads. Lucy does a read, I do a read, and then we do a combined read together. This gives you 3 general reads to pick from. That being said, if it doesn't resonate with you, please look at your sun, rising, and moon sign videos and see if one of those resonate with you, because sometimes that happens depending on what's going on in your life. We also pull a card from your year in review for the month of September, and we also do some oracle cards. So for you guys, we pulled 2 for this month. And we're going to start with Lucy's read. And Lucy, for the month, pulled
the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is about success or failure. It's also about patience. As you can see, the person there is standing. You don't know if he's waiting for the ship to leave or the ship to return. But it's about gestation period, a gestation period where you're waiting for something to happen. So, good time to learn patience here. Good time to not work yourself up into a frenzy over something you can't control. Okay? So patience is the key with the Three of Wands. Then we go to the Queen of Swords. Now, swords are about the intellect. Now, if she represents an individual, it could be male or female. It is feminine energy. It's about somebody who is mature, independent, perceptive, intelligent, you know, things like that. So it also shows a person who can be a helpful and a loyal friend to have. The message here is that you've used your gifts here to create a world where you have married your sorrows and your joys together in a philosophy that helps you be at ease in this world, that helps you live your life more comfortably, more in tune with yourself. The caution here is to be flexible in your dealings with people, to allow people to be who they are, to make their own decisions and do what they believe is right, and not cutting yourself off from your emotions here because of your intellectual prowess, or not cutting people up with words that can hurt and harm, okay? Next is the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is a movement. It's a victory with effort. It's a success. It's progression towards your goals. Excuse me. The Chariot can indicate that there are hard times ahead of you. So you need to harness your willpower and your self-control and move forward past these obstacles or through these obstacles. And you can do this. You can achieve more than you think you can. Also, you need to celebrate your achievements that you have made. The caution here is don't lose your focus on where you're intending to be, or don't lose your focus on your goals. Now, the Chariot can also indicate travel, actual travel from one place to another. And we have the King of Pentacles. As you can see, very prosperous there that person is. This is considered masculine energy. As a person, they're confident, reliable, successful, trustworthy, wealthy, you know. They've worked hard and long for what they have. They know what a worth ethic is, and they enjoy the good things in life. So if this represents you and you're feeling a lack of something in your life, or you feel like you need to take some time off, feel free to do so. You've worked hard, you've worked long, there's nothing says you can't take a vacation. However, realize that the vacation will end and you need to come back to where you are, because there are people relying on you. You have built what you have built through your own abilities and theirs, of course, with cooperation. And watch out for debt. Okay, don't go so extravagant that you put yourself in debt to enjoy the finer things in life. Okay. Then we have Temperance. Temperance is about balance. It's a very optimistic card. It's about a blending. And I look at it as a blending of your personalities. You don't have to necessarily give up one thing to have the other. It's how you approach your problems in a calm manner. It's about being who you are, being true to yourself in the way that you go about things, in the way that you live your life. Good decisions lead to good resolutions. So match your actions with your thoughts, and everything will come out fine in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for extreme behavior. Don't go down that path, because down that path can lead to self-destruction. Extreme behaviors, I mean drinking too much, going out, staying out too late, neglecting your family, neglecting your bills, neglecting the rest of your life so that you can indulge yourself. Temperance is about balancing the two halves of you. And then we have the Two of Swords. And again, this is about intellect. This can be usually about an internal conflict within yourself. Something has you bound up in your own thoughts. Okay? You need to stop that cycle, let go of it, sit down and write down whatever you need to write. Make a list. Go by this list. Pros, cons, head, heart. Whatever is causing this conflict within yourself, you need to take your blinders off and settle it once and for all. You don't want this to become a carousel, repeating the same song, the same program in your head over and over and over again. Okay? It's time to let go of this unnecessary baggage.
Mm-hmm.
To deal with who you are inside. And forgive yourself for mistakes you've made. If that's what it takes, forgive yourself. Okay? As you're looking to the future here, the progress is what's needed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No.
All right.
Basically, that's about it.
All right. So, Leo, the card that I pulled for the month of September for you is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, look at her. She is just on fire. She is the woman who is cheerful. She's the one that has worked hard for where she's at. She is now looking forward into the future. She's reaping her rewards of the things that she's done, and she's enjoying the finer things. And I really feel that for a lot of you, this is going to be your theme for the month of September. You're going to feel that looking into the future, feeling satisfied where you're at and accomplished and moving forward. So that's a good one to embody this month. And even though it's a feminine energy, please understand it can be used in a masculine sense also. It's just that being aware of what's around you and enjoying it. Mm-hmm. So enjoy this month. First card that I pulled for you is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is about teamwork. This is also the minor marriage card. For some of you, there might be celebration. It's a completion. And sometimes it's even an arrival of a plan that you may have. But I really feel that for some of you, you're going to be getting married this month. Congratulations. I think that's awesome. This is a good thing for you. A lot of teamwork involved. For some of you, it might be a celebration, getting together with the friends and just having that collaboration going on in your life. So I see that at the beginning of the month for quite a few of you. And for some of you, it might even be having a plan that's you've been working on and it's coming to fruition. Because the next card that I pulled, which is interesting because you're going actually backwards. You're going from the Four to the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is about looking out into the future. You've taken up your wand. You're moving forward. So it's kind of interesting going from arrival of a plan to, an idea emerging and then you moving forward. So there might be a plan that you guys have been working on and now you're moving forward in your, again, with this being a minor marriage card, I really think that it's not just work, but I think it could be in a relationship too. You picked up the wand, you're moving forward with your creative process and you're looking toward the future and to the travel and the world that's out there for you. So enjoy it. Stick to your course because it's important that you do. Don't waver when it comes to this because you're going to have a lot of energy coming your way, especially with this. This is the Chariot. Chariot is all about moving forward. It's going places. If you look at him, he's not really driving the reins of these horses, but he is letting his intuition guide him. He's not worried about it. He's pretty calm. So with this idea that's emerging and the different things that are happening around you, there's going to be a lot of energy and a lot of forward motion. Also, listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to harness and balance yourself as you go through this, but it's a good thing. Listen to your intuition, keep moving forward, because the next card is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a wise and cunning plans. It's your thought process. It's about being blunt. There's like a creative insight that's going on, and it's just a lot of energy. So the thing that I thought was interesting is that you've got 3 horses, and you've got the 3 of Wands, and you've got a lot of 3s for you this month. So for some of you that are interested in the number 3, I think you need to probably kind of look it up online, get online and say, what is the meaning of the number 3? Because I think a lot of it's going to be for you this month. Because with this energy and the arrival and the burst of creative insight, the last card I pulled for you is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about invention. It's about inspiration. And for some of you, it can even be an initial spark of passion. So use that passion to your advantage. Use all this forward motion and energy and this creative process to your advantage. If you have a new idea at work, don't be afraid to talk to your bosses about it. Be bold, Leo. You've got a good push behind you and a positive card showing that it's going to be a good thing for you, and it's going to affect your family and your friends in a good way, in a very good way. I just keep seeing that it's a good push, especially with all of the stuff that you guys have been through this year. There's quite a few of you that have had kind of a rough year, but hold on to it. Become like the queen, move forward, enjoy this positive stuff that's coming your way. And don't be afraid to express yourself and be bold when it comes to these ideas that you have. And for some of you, you might even feel like it's totally out there. It's kind of weird. In fact, that's so funny. I keep going back to the horses. It might even be something to do with horses for somebody, because you've got that. Yeah, that's what it is. There's somebody that's doing something with horses. I don't know if it's maybe you worked on a new project with horses with kids or something. I don't know, but I keep getting horses for this. So somebody's got that going on for you right now. Let me know, because that's kind of interesting. I don't normally go this way, but I really keep feeling there's somebody that's got something to do with horses, this idea you got, and I would say go for it. You're going to get a lot of good support when it comes to it, and be bold. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there when it comes to this. So that's my read, and with it I'm going to read this card. This is called the Minstrel, and the thing about the Minstrel card is that he is somebody who is a poet. He's a musician. He does the heartfelt ballads. He tells all these little stories and does all this stuff. But he also is somebody that is very creative, and it comes usually with music or whatever. So he puts himself out there. He puts his thoughts and his intentions out there for everybody to see. So don't be afraid to do that this month. Just do that, but yet be realistic, because the problem with the minstrel is that he has a tendency to spin tales. So don't spin a tale. Keep to your truth, but put your tensions out there. Let people know what it is that you'd like to see. Let them know about this creative idea that you've got, and you'll get a lot of support because of it. So let your intentions be known. Be realistic, though. Don't be all fantasy. Don't spin a tale. And for some of you, it might even be with music. Don't be afraid to allow that creative part of you come out and enjoy this month. So
write your own song.
Write your own song. There you go. So now we're going to do the combined read. Again, for one of the other ones, I kind of, when I'm doing it, I see like Lucy's card first or my card first. So if I pull one or the other, just understand that's just kind of how we see it. For the month, it's the Three of Wands along with the energy of the Queen of Wands. The Three of Wands picking up your idea and moving forward, being realistic, but yet enjoying the finer things in life that are coming your way. Be cheerful about it. Let that exuberance just ooze out of you to those around you, and be grateful for the things that you have in your life, because you've worked really hard. I see a marriage for somebody. Somebody's getting married to somebody who is an air sign. Air signs being Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So if one of you is involved with somebody that could possibly embody a lot of the Queen of Swords. Congratulations. This looks like a very good thing for you. Some of you might even be marrying somebody who embodies a lot of the Queen of Swords. And again, just because it's a female doesn't mean that a male can't embody that too. So congratulations. Enjoy your time. Be thoughtful. Be mindful of those around you. Don't cut into them.
Yeah. Just because you can, don't do.
Yeah. Enjoy the time with the family and the people around you. This idea is really going to propel you forward. You've got another idea brewing for you, Leo, and it's going to propel you forward. You need to really listen to your intuition when it comes to picking up this idea. In fact, there's 3 ideas. I keep getting 3 for them for the month. I keep getting 3, Leo. You need to look it up. In fact, maybe I'll put a link to some stuff about that, or write some stuff of what 3 means. But listen to your intuition. It's a good thing. You've got the sun shining over you. It's a new dawn. It's a new beginning for you. So take that energy and move forward. Keep moving forward. Then it reverses. Then it's you first, Lucy. King of Pentacles along with the Chariot. Wow. King of Pentacles is an earth sign. And I keep needing to point this out because I really think there's somebody that's being affected by the people around them. Not in a bad way. This is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I think that this is kind of opposite. This is somebody's going to be romantically involved with an earth sign, somebody who's pretty much affluent, and it doesn't have to be just in money, but it can be in resources that are available to them. And it's going to move fast. You've got a big push of energy behind. So let your intuition guide you. Don't be pushed into something that you're not ready for, but enjoy it. And then you're dealing with your finances a lot, Leo, this month. The King of Pentacles has it all. And like Lucy said, don't be afraid to take that time that you need because you've worked really hard to get where you're at. Take the time to enjoy it, but don't go overboard. Yeah. In fact, I see a trip for somebody. Definitely a trip, especially with the push of the Chariot behind. That's how I see it. Knight of Swords is bold. He is blunt. He gets out there and does all that. But here's Temperance going, hello.
Take it back a notch.
Take it back.
We want to enjoy this. We don't want total devastation in our wake. Now, do we?
No.
Yes, we want to have balance. We want the yin and the yang, the dark and the light. Yeah. The cold and the hot, all of it together, blending, becoming, enduring. So, yes.
And I keep seeing the fire in the water. So I think for some of you, it has to do with your thought process, yes, but it's your emotions and your creative process.
All of it. Yeah.
And so,
says, hello.
Right.
Hello.
Pull back a little bit.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Enjoy.
And enjoy it. You've got some awesome ideas.
Yes.
And write these things down, Leo. You need to write these things down because you've got a lot of ideas coming your way and a lot of different things that you can do. It's almost like just like a burst of creativeness. For some of you, it'll even be an epiphany. But keep yourself as balanced as possible.
Yes.
Temper yourself
Absolutely.
out.
Temper yourself out. The tempered sword is the strong sword. There we go.
Wow. You've got a new beginning when it comes to your work. For some of you, it will be a new job. Or, in fact, it'll be an opportunity where you've got 2 different jobs. You really need to not listen to everybody around you. You need to look inside yourself and see which one fits you the best. Because you don't want to just do what people say. You need to think on the long term. Yes. So close yourself off, look at your thought process, decide which one of these jobs or these creative things will better serve you in the long run.
Yes.
So take the time to really plan out your future because you're going to have a lot of energy and push from the beginning of the month when it comes to this. But just take your time when it comes to this part because you've got a new beginning here for you. It's exciting.
Be deliberate about it.
And again, don't be afraid to really look at yourself. Be honest with yourself when it comes to this because you need to really look at yourself long term when it comes to this. In fact, I keep getting you need to look at like 3 to 5 years ahead of time. So see where you want to be in 3 to 5 years. See if this job fits you or not. And if it doesn't, then don't take it. So look at it that way. This card Lucy pulled, and it was like, oh, we haven't seen this one really before, and it's really kind of cool. So this is called Metamorphosis.
And it says, you are in the process of a deep and beautiful change. Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a beautiful butterfly can be born. You are required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth. A dream no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or an unhealthy habit. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become.
Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid to project yourself in the future. Think about these things, because it's time for you to start to metamorphosis. You've been through, you've done the work, and you've been through so much stuff, especially, I know with Leos especially. You guys have had quite the year, a lot of up and downs, but now you've got an opportunity to almost reinvent yourself, to use this creative process that's coming your way to your advantage. So enjoy it.
Yes.
That's a lot of stuff, a lot of energy. I'm excited for you guys, Leo. This is a good month for you. I truly believe it will be. Just take your time, keep yourself tempered as much as possible. You know, balance yourself.
Focus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't let the energy sweep you away to where you're like, like in a whirlwind. Keep yourself as grounded as possible, and really listen to yourself internally.
You are in control.
Yes. It's time to change. It's time to become that butterfly that you're ready for. So, all right, Leo, if you've enjoyed this, thank you for spending the time with us. We know you could be watching all sorts of different ones, and I know we do get a little lengthy at times, but
yes, we do.
We're excited for you guys. Let us know if this works, if it resonated with you. Please feel free to leave us a comment. We try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you liked us, like it. If you're new to us, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. We do this once a month, and we will, like I said at the beginning, we will be doing a special video for you guys for the month later too. Leo, walk in peace, light, and love. Have a wonderful September, and we'll talk to you soon.
Goodbye.